What's up with y'all? What's down? What's down? We're gonna deal with African spirituality versus organized religion, right? So when you deal with African spirituality, right, which started in, we know the conquered term for it was Africa. The original name was Alkebulan, right, which actually means Garden of Eden, right? Something another thing that they stole. So when you deal with African spirituality versus organized religion, the religion has us in a box. It's an indoctrination. It's a tool of mass destruction. Our people, we was dealing with this. African, our spirituality, the stuff that they stole, a lot of stuff that they stole, they actually stuck it and put it in the Bible. Like the dietary law came from actually Kemet science, when we no pork, no shrimp, no crab, no lobster. They stole that. You see what I'm saying? A form of a Sabbath, which goes off the moon. They stole that. But 5%, I would say about 5% of the Bible is a little accurate. They got contradictions within itself. The whole Bible is filled with contradiction. The whole story dealing with Jesus Christ is came straight out of Kemet, right? And they took it, repackaged it, and made it an organized religion, but it had nothing to do with what was actually going on. It was just something that they copied off of Osiris and Horus, right? It was copied, but it had nothing to do with us. Jesus Christ has nothing to do with black people. That's an indoctrinated, devilish, satanic religion. All religions is satanic. Islam, Christianity, you see what I'm saying? Even within a Hebrew Israelite organization, which I was once a part of, right? But like you said, all that different kind of stuff is toxic, right? Because there's so many contradictions. You got one God, but yet you got all these divisions, all these different people, all these different camps, all this different stuff. It's wickedness. It's madness. We're supposed to be on one accord, right? We're supposed to be on one accord. You see what I'm saying? We're a race and we're a people, right? We the chosen race. You see what I'm saying? We're the chosen people, regardless of this and all this. We don't come from no Israel. All that stuff is stuff, Palestinian type of stuff that they created. That's why you got that stuff right on the border of Saudi Arabia, because it was all influenced. It was all taken from African spirituality. You got the 7 African powers, right, that they took and put in the Bible. It made the angels, the archangels, Raphael, Gabriel. It all come from the 7 African powers in Africa and off Kemet. It all come out of Kemet. But they took it and they stole it and they made it theirs. We always was the chosen people. We just wasn't called Israelites. We wasn't called this. We was the chosen people. But it had nothing to do with what they put in the scriptures. It was already there. And we didn't come from these people. Like the stuff when they try to make it seem like we don't come, these people don't come from us. These people was created by a whole separate, by the devil, by these demons and devils themselves. They created these other races. And the reason that these other races thrive is because they actually pray to their God. They actually pray to their God. They have real gods. They'll tell you Christianities are no God. No, they have gods. That's why when the Chinese man pray to Buddha and all this type of stuff, China is damn near the most prospering country right now, because they're dealing with their own God. Black people are the only people on the face of the earth that want to deal with everything else but their God. They're the only people. We the only people that does this. I'm Muslim. I'm a Buddhist. I'm a Christianity. I'm a Hebrew. We do all this stuff and don't even understand who we truly are, where we came from. They got us from the west coast of Africa. That's where they got us from. So you got to ask yourself, what was black people doing before they was pre-colonized? What was black people doing before they was pre-colonized? They was doing this, African spirituality. That's what we was doing, praying to our ancestors. You could go read, they got all books, and even we was praying to our ancestors, ancestor veneration. We had divination systems like Ifa. Anybody believe me, go check out the Haitian Revolution in 1804. Look what we was doing. We beat the French and the Spanish and the British. We beat their ass, man, because we was working our voodoo, our actual roots. They demonize it. They tell you it's wicked. They tell you don't do it, don't seek it, because this was a tactic to put on our people. Niggas talking about JC, Jesus, man, y'all gotta be real with y'all, bro. Real talk, be real with y'all self. I want y'all to be real with y'all self. Your grandma been waiting on Jesus Christ. Your grandma after that been waiting on Jesus Christ. I know my grandma been waiting on that for 80, 70 some goddamn years. Where is he at? He not coming, bro. Get out of this thing. These people done brainwashed your ass so the next generation, they can keep prospering. How long we got to wait on the God? I know I do it, because I know I've been true to when I was doing it. I know I was true to, when I was doing some of these niggas that wasn't doing it right. And nothing happened. Kept all the commandments, did all the stuff, and nothing happened. Because we don't sit here as a people and just stay stagnant. That's not what we do. Niggas want to say they this, or they believe in the Bible. The people in the Bible, they went to war. Why niggas ain't going to war with the white man? Because they not really following. You ain't even following your own book. But we know that we was supposed to be. We was a spiritual people. We was always a spiritual people. You got to ask you, why is the Most High not talking to these niggas? Why is the Most High not? Y'all talking about the angel appeared to the Lord, and the angel came in, and the angel came to Daniel and Job and all these niggas, but yet the angel of the Most High is not coming to you. And it's all throughout the scriptures. So why is the angel of the Most High not coming to you? Because that was never God in there. It was never God. I'm sorry, it's gonna hurt. I know it's gonna hurt a lot of people, but that was never God in there. They had flashes like you could read in the Psalms and certain stuff in the Psalms where they stole from the slaves or whatever when they was praying, like Psalm 91, because they was using that in ritual spells like Psalms and stuff like that. But they didn't have nothing to do with King David. They had nothing to do with all these people that they putting in the Bible. The Bible is not for us. That's not our book. They took stuff, put certain stuff in there, but it's not our book, like the dietary law stuff. But that's not our book. That white man had it. How can you trust something that the white man had his hand all over? Oh, King James published. Nigga, King James was wicked. King James was in Scotland, indoctrinated. He got Greek and Hebrew scholars to translate the Bible. Greek. The Greek. You hear what you're saying? Greek. So Greeks had this influence on what the hell go in there, nigga. That's not our book. The white man took it and put his own stuff. Why you find so many contradictions in it? And the niggas will see a contradiction, right? They'll see a contradiction and don't even say nothing about it because they're afraid not to admit that it got contradictions in it. That has nothing to do with us. Drop the Bible, leave the Bible alone. Leave it alone. We had our commandments that they stole. The 10 Commandments came straight out of Kemet. Go look it out. They took the 10 Commandments from Kemet, right? And the 42 laws of Ma'at, and they put it in the scriptures. Them crooked ass storyline, people sleeping with their damn children in the Bible. All this wickedness, multiple wives, this demonic stuff, blood drinking people drinking blood. All this stuff is wicked, man. It had nothing to do with it. We wonder why we don't prosper. Because they give you, didn't they give you that misogynistic ass book? It's supposed to be effeminate and masculine energy. Like I said, let us make man in our own image. How is that so when they got females on the earth? Women. So they had to have women angels now, but no, everything masculine, everything, that's another trap to build another hatred towards the women. Women and men are equal. Straight up. God is genderless. Spirit. We gotta come out of this. We colonize. Organized religion, what it did to us is these people you gotta think about it. These people had all this time to beat your ass and put something into you. When you came over here, you didn't have the Bible. Think about it. Before we came over here, we didn't have the Bible. I don't care what a nigga think. We didn't have that. You reading out of a white man's book, what the white man put in there. And the white man took out. They don't have nothing to do with us. We can't thrive without the damn Bible. What the hell did the Bible been doing? We reading this bullshit ass Bible and niggas is still in poverty. The wicked prosper more than the people that keep the commandments. The people that's supposed to be, y'all don't understand, bro. These people then gave y'all this stuff and they programmed you to believe this. If you don't do this, you're going to burn in hell. You're going to die. We know they got people that are going to get trapped in different dimensions. But the fact that they scared you into believing in Jesus Christ, believing in this wicked Jesus Christ, and he going to come save you. Why would I listen to a nigga talking about he done died on the, think about that, nigga done died on the cross. It don't even line up even with the Old Testament. They actually saved him. Then the nigga come, he died on the cross. The nigga had power. He could walk on fucking water and everything. But when he came here, he couldn't save nobody. His still people were still in the Roman captivity. Are you serious? The nigga got all the power to save his people, yet he died on the fucking cross. He come back and they say, well, yeah, when you gonna come back? Oh, it's not for this time to know. But when the what are you talking about, nigga? You got the power to save. But we gotta wait on you, nigga, when the people already believed in you. I don't hear that bullshit. Y'all need to wake up. Y'all believing in this devil. We need to come out of that Bible completely. Come out of that completely. All the commandments came from Kemet that we had. Dealing with the full moon and the dark moon. Which our clock, not no white man, 7-day pagan cycle, Gregorian calendar. When they came over, we had 4 days in the Yoruba tradition. Only 4 days, so how we get a 7 day? It don't make sense. These people put this stuff on us. When they came over, they came with their religion. We had our own spirituality. Full moon, new moon, high days, right? Today is a full moon day. It's a high day. They want you to hide you from this because the moon was our clock. Y'all don't understand, bro. I'm serious because I want y'all to get this. I know niggas, it's not fair, but everybody gonna get it. So sometimes we gotta save ourselves and preserve ourselves. So get this out to the message the people need to get out to, because these niggas not gonna change. Because these niggas hate their people. They listen to this wicked ass rap music and then talking about they got a fucking Jesus piece on. But they talking about killing their own kind with a Jesus piece on. Organized religion. It's organized, it's corrupt, it's demonic. The white man came over here, gave your ass the Bible. He gave your ass the wicked ass Quran, which is a plagiarized version of the scriptures. And niggas say that's a whole Arab religion. That's Elijah Muhammad. Stop. Who the hell gonna pray to an Arab man, nigga? Because all them niggas was right there by Israel on the coast of Palestine, and they came over there with that indoctrination and toxic religion. Think about what's going on right now. You talking about wait to pray to heaven, to a God to pray to heaven. What the hell going on right now? God can't operate until I get to the spiritual world? That's madness. When I see other nations prospering right before my face. You don't see the Chinese man using no Bible. You don't see the Arab man. The Arab man is prospering because he's using the Quran, his religion. The Chinese man is prospering. He's so advanced because he's using religion. We was dealing with root herbs, and medicine. That's why when you read in the voodoo book and the hoodoo book, we was mixing all kind of oils together. Sunflower, this type of oil, and herbs, and cassia oil, and myrrh, frankincense. We was burning incense. We was doing this type of divination to unlock our third eye. And we understood how things work. How you don't even have no hospitals, bro. We got to go to the white man. Niggas talking about, he this, he that. Nigga, you got to go to the white man's hospital to get access to a sorcerer's drug when you got medicines that grow right out of the earth. And the reason we don't have it because in our spirituality, we're supposed to be studying herbs and being herbologists and understand science. You will never have to go to the white man doctor. That's why they killed Dr. Sebi, because he understood how to kill cancer and everything, dealing with his roots. But no, not us. Not us. We want to deal with everything. We got to go to the white man hospital. We got to work the white man job. Some of y'all niggas scared to quit. Some of y'all niggas scared to quit the white man job and trust in the Most High. It's our African spiritual roots, stuff that we was actually doing, praying to our ancestors, doing ancestor veneration, drumming. This is a good book to get, African spirituality. African spirituality. But we was doing this type of stuff, praying to our ancestors, doing all this veneration. We was worshiping. We weren't worshiping. We was praying to them. They was to guide us in the right line to make the right choices. This racist ass system do not like you. They was programmed, and that's why they give you JC, all this other stuff revamped. It's just revamped dealing with the Bible. When has the Bible been done if we've been believing in it? The captivities in the Bible didn't last that long when you read the book of Judges. So how is it lasting this long? That's for everybody. We not even, these people didn't hit your ass with these people didn't brainwash you. I'm telling you straight up. You could be delusional, you're going to stay stuck. Till we come back to herbs, medicine, building hospitals, building stuff. Now, of course, you got to have your spirituality because ain't no wicked nigga coming through this. I don't give a damn how deep you saying you're African spirituality. We not accepting any black nigga. You want to come here with that toxic ass rap music, you getting thrown out. You want to come here with that adultery or homosexuality, you getting your ass pitched out of the community. Because we not having that wicked ass stuff. That's how another part of us are falling as well. So y'all got to get out of that, man. Get out of that. Stop saying stuff. I appreciate y'all. Shalom.